and the size of the vines were according to the wisdom that this man had.
Mwalimu emizabibu naye obuzito bw'emizabibu gino gyali gyoleka ekika ky'amagezi omuntu.
Because that's why he says he observed that the man had no common sense.
Yensonga lwaki yegamba nti yeekennenya n'akizuula nti omusajja ono teyina
The
magezi ga
years
bulijjo.
of teaching about MCs and discipleship, when the man walked looking at your locations and your MCs, he observed that this MC, whoever is leading it, whoever is leading this location, whoever is leading this church, must be somewhere. He has something lacking in him. The size of this MC shows that this person has no common sense.
Omuwendo n'obungi bw'abantu mu kabondoko nga kyoleka nti toyina magezi.
Because why do I have a multiplying grace?
Kubanga nze lwaki nina ekisa ekikubisaamu?
Why do I have a global church?
Lwaki nina ekkanisa ey'amawanga gonna?
And I have very lazy MC leaders.
Nga nina abakulembeze b'obubondo abagaya.
Let me tell you why you're not following. This is the scripture, and you guys follow. There's a deep revelation here.
Waliwo okubikkulira okwebuziba.
This is King Solomon.
Ono kabaka Sulemaani.
He has left all his crowns and all his jewelry in the palace. Now he's observing the people I'm leading. Why are they broke yet I am rich? There is no war in Israel, but the people that I am leading are extremely poor. I have given them land and peace and put good education, but why are they broke? I have done Destiny's Calling for 18 years, but why are the people still somewhere? I have trained loyalty and disloyalty, but why are some people who lack common sense still being disloyal? I have trained about generosity, but why are people giving 300 shillings in church? I have done enough training on marriages, but why are people still cohabiting and not getting married? I even have the rights and I have the mandate, I'm gazetted by government to celebrate weddings, but why are my church members not getting wedded? So the man is leaving his office in NYANAMA, in Naria, in Bamnanika, and he's going around looking at what his MC leaders and his disciples are doing, and he discovers that they lack common sense. Man, I'm a man of wisdom. When God asked me, what do you need? I asked for wisdom and He gave me wisdom. But when I walk and I look at my subjects, they lack wisdom. They don't have savings. They don't have savings. They don't have businesses. They don't have working marriages. They are very stingy and with very good handwritings. This is the Bible, guys. They have seen me serving for 20 years. Diligently. With all the money I have. It's all about ministry. But when I observe the way they follow and serve, they lack wisdom. They lack common sense. They know Destiny's Calling is another year away, but they don't even contribute to the conference. They are lacking some kind of common sense. They are lacking some kind of wisdom. Man taliba ya legoba. No, this is okay. Let us try other versions. Let's go to the NKJV. And let's see if it has a nicer word. I went by the field of a lazy man,
nayitako mu nnimiro y'omusajja
and
omunafu
by the vineyard of a man devoid of understanding.
ne mu nnimiro y'emizabbibu gy'omusajja atalina kutegeera.
My God! My God!
My God.
When they visit your MCs, does it look like an MC with an
Bwe
understanding?
bakyalira akabondo kwe
When they
bafaanana
visit your
akabondo.
church, does it look like a church with understanding?
Bwe bakyalira ekkanisa ye efaanana ng'ekkanisa ey'abantu abategeera.
Solomon did not even have to visit the man's house. He just knew that the guy's house is even now dead.
Sulemaani teyatanwa na kukyalira maka ga muntu, yamanyirawo nti
The
gonna.
garden was enough to tell him that in his home, taleka na kameza.
Ennimiro yali emumala okutegeera
The
nti ndage
garden
ndi
was
kameza
enough
Tom.
to show that even at her house, tayala na buliri bwa mwami we.
Ennimiro yali emumala okutegeera nti it doesn't
There
even
is-
lay his husband's
Tayoza
face.
na ngoye.
He doesn't even wash
It is enough
clothing.
seeing your MC, I can interpret what your house looks like.
Kimala
Because-
okulaba akabondo ko ne manya ennyumba yo kyeri.
Amos says that the same head that the same head that deals with the finances at home is the same head that deals with the finances in your church.
Apostle Moses agamba nti omutwe gwe gumu ogukwasaganya ssente z'ewaka.
So I just look at your MC
Ntunuulira butunuulizi kabondo ko
eating cassava and salt
nga mulya muwogo aliko omunnyo
with water and sugar, cold water and sugar.
n'amazzi
And I know that you
agookya ne
lack
sukaali.
understanding.
Ne mmanya nti tolina
Why are the
kutegeera.
people behind seated? Aren't they
Lwaki
hearing
abantu
this?
mabega batudde bawulira lino?
You see, you cannot follow an anointed man and you don't get anointed.
Tosobola kugobera musajja
You
aliko
cannot
amafuta
follow a
n'okuwa
rich
amafuta.
man and you don't get rich.
Tosobola kugobera musajja
You
aliko
cannot follow
omugagga
a man
n'otogaggawala.
who has been to over 15 nations and you don't get there.
Tosobola kugobera musajja abadde mu nsi 15 n'omusobyo n'otogendayo.
If you're not becoming that man, then you lack understanding. You're devoid of understanding.
Bw'oba tofuuka kika kya musajja oyo awo tolina kutegeera.
Because these men of God have what they call apostolic visits.
Kubanga abasajja bano bakatonda balina kye bayita okukyala
When they
kw'abatume.
visit at your location, what are they even honored when they visit there?
Bwe bakyala ku kanisa tebeewuunya na kye bakolayo kye bakolera.
Do you know when they visit your locations?
Omanyi nti oba kyalira ekkanisa yo.
That's the time the whole year you record as your biggest giving and you go back to 3,000 shillings every Sunday.
Ke kaseera omwaka ogwedde we mufuna ku kuwaayo kungi n'oddayo wansi.
Guys, this is the scripture. I am not. Am I forging anything?
Siri munyiivu yadde.
You're actually begging the man of God when he's visiting you instead of blessing him.
Olina mu kusabiriza omusajja bakatonda nga akukyalira mu kifo ky'okuwa omukisa.
I want to challenge you.
Njagala nkusoomooze.
Let's go to the next verse.
Tugende ku luddako.
Guys, mukubire Yesu mu ngalo.
Clap.
And there it was, all over the ground with thorns.
Ng'ettaka lyonna
Now, I want you to look at this verse here.
kati njagala mutunulire olunyiriri luno.
There is another whole sermon here.
Waliwo samoni namba wano.
The same vineyard where the small vines are coming from.
Olusuku lw'emizabbibu emitini
The problem
givaawa.
is not with the soil.
Ekizibu tekiri ku ttaka.
The problem is not with where you were sent to go.
Ekizibu tekiri kuwa gye
Because
wasindikibwa.
the bars, the thorns, the bars, the
Kubanga
thorns,
amabaala
the sports
amaggwa
bettings, for them they are emerging and multiplying.
n'ebibanda bya zaala.
The karaoke and the bimansulos are there. The thorns are there.
Kaliyoki byonna n'ebimansulo byo gyebiri emaggwa
Because
gyegali.
you may say that this place,
Wensogamba n'ekifo
here
kino
things don't work.
ebintu wano tebikola.
But your TikTok account
Naye TikTok akawunti yo
and your smile Facebook story or reels or whatever the
ne
case,
Facebook akawunti bw'ati.
they are full of you making lips a certain way.
Ojjuddeko ng'okola obumwa engeri emu.
You're busy TikToking.
Oli bize oli ku
You're
TikTok.
busy making lips a certain way.
Oli bize onyooleza obumwa.
The same
body that has to plant churches and MCs. The same soil that is supposed to be producing disciples is busy kissing boys out there and kissing girls out there. Instead of preaching the gospel. I think I have to end and I go back to Bamnanika. Guys, the problem is not the man of God, because if you have followed him enough, he has a mantle he has put on you that should multiply whatever he is in you. But what are you busy multiplying? Boyfriends. Multiplying sports betting. Multiplying girls. This is the same place where you got to go back to the NLT. I saw that it was overgrown with nettles and it was covered with weeds. The problem is not with the soil. The problem is with you. Because you're busy producing other bad things faster and multiplying them in others than you are multiplying your man of God into other places. You lack understanding. You lack common sense. A movement means a church that is not in one place, that should be multiplying. At your level, you should be multiplying MCs, churches, disciples. What are you multiplying? Because your blood cells are multiplying. Because your blood cells are multiplying. Your saliva multiplies as you go. Your hair grows. Let me tell you something. When a man has sex with a woman, scientifically it has been proven. Scientifically it has been proven that he releases over 2 million sperms at a go. And in all those sperms, only one succeeds. Your sperms are multiplying. And you cannot multiply disciples. Everything about you is multiplying. Stop multiplying babies in that woman you have not yet wedded and start multiplying some disciples. Imagine yourself that instructions go